pellet lodged next to one cat's heart, the new clue in the search for the shooter.
And right now, the FBI is kicking up the search for these two missing California teens. The ominous request just made to whoever may have these young men.
Only on Team 10, they investigate one person filing dozens of lawsuits. See what happens when we inspect one of the cases against a local restaurant, claim by claim, and only on 10 News.
Want to live in the trendy East Village but think you can't afford it? Well, you can if you can cram all your stuff into this 15 by 15 foot square. And once you hear how low the rent is, you'll be asking for a set of keys too.
But we begin with that story you will only see here on 10 News. More reports tonight of someone taking aim at local cats, coming up just inches from piercing one of those cats' heart. Last week, we told you about a cat who lost his eye in La Mesa.
Yeah, 10 News reporter Michael Chen was there when one of the owners of another targeted cat found a big clue.
Well, Stella here is aching to go outside, but she is on lockdown because of who is out there.
On the back of 3-year-old Stella,
the bullet punctured her here in between her shoulder blades.
An ugly reminder.
Ended up underneath her left armpit.
Of a surprise attack on Loma Alta Drive.
It's extremely upsetting.
A week ago Sunday, Clayton Triniszewski let Stella.
She's sweet, playful.
Go outside in the morning.
1 o'clock, Stella had made her way in and was just sitting on the railing of our deck.
When Triniszewski's girlfriend tried to pet Stella.
It's horrible.
She saw the wound. At the vet, an x-ray revealed a pellet from a pellet gun inches from her heart.
I still don't know how to process it fully. Can't believe someone would do that.
Triniszewski isn't the only one in disbelief.
That's a good boy.
That same morning, about a mile away in La Mesa.
Down and picked him up, and that's when I noticed he was shaking.
Neil Peters found his cat, Darby, eye red and bulging. Turns out someone had shot the cat with a pellet gun. His eye could not be saved. Back in Triniszewski's neighborhood.
I don't want him to get away with this. I want it to stop.
Peters says recently a stray dog also found hit by pellets. Then a week later, it was Stella.
And jump over this wooden fence.
Triniszewski gave us a tour of Stella's favorite spots.
Well, here's one.
And found pellet holes, the likely place where Stella was shot, feet away from a street. Did the shooter fire from a car?
Very sad. Shouldn't be using living animals for your target practice.
Michael Chen, 10 News.
Wet night out there. Our meteorologist Angelica Campos is in the 10 News Weather Center tracking that rain. She's going to let you know how much longer it's going to stick around here in a few minutes.
All right, we've got a crime alert now. Police think that a pair of gas station armed robberies along the 15, they're related. The first was reported at a Circle K in Rancho Bernardo just after 2 o'clock this morning, and this was right here in that area. And then a couple of hours away, about an hour later, this AM/PM in Escondido was also robbed. The men, dressed all in black, armed with a shotgun and a handgun, are still on the run tonight, and they left a lot of people feeling uneasy.
Honestly, that kind of scares me.
Both Escondido and San Diego police are looking through surveillance video to try to track down those robbers.
All right, new at 6, a U.S. citizen is behind bars for trying to sneak these drugs across the border. We're talking about a lot of them, too. CBP agents in El Centro found about 40 pounds of meth worth more than $170,000. They were hidden in the Ford Fusion's gas tank. They were tipped off when drug dogs sniffed the car. The driver, the drugs, and the car were all turned over to the DEA.
All right, Steve, Brian Schlonsky here in the 10 News Live Center tracking some new developments in California right now, joining with 14 other states opposing President Trump's travel ban and calling it unconstitutional. Today, Attorney General Xavier Becerra filed a friend of the court brief along with those 14 other states, also on board about 100 other companies, including Apple, Facebook, and Twitter. Those companies are saying that this ban is discriminatory. They're saying it's going to hurt their businesses, making it harder to get good employees. The president says that the ban is here to protect Americans. Itika?
All right, Brian, thank you. New at 6, dozens of former Central Valley students can now sue their school district for exposing them to cancer. A judge decided to allow that lawsuit to move forward today. More than 60 students claiming they were exposed to asbestos while taking part in a job training program. They're now asking for the district to cover their doctor's visits and pay for the emotional distress from fear they could develop cancer.
For new details on a deadly confrontation between an armed man and a CHP officer in Santa Monica. Now, they first showed up early this morning because he was running across the lanes at the 10. Officers then got him on the streets, and when they tried approaching him, that man came at them with a knife. And that's when an officer shot and killed him.
All right, the woman who practiced ambushing her son-in-law before she killed him could spend the rest of her life locked up. Cynthia Cidabaca was found guilty of first-degree murder today. She confessed to killing her son-in-law, Giowald Estacchio, 12 times. She told police she would do it again because he was evil and abused her family. She'll be sentenced next month.
And another developing story. This man remains locked up after a 3-hour-long SWAT standoff in Oceanside. That's Robert Bredewig. Allegedly, he fired a shotgun inside his home Sunday afternoon. A SWAT team showed up and forced neighbors to evacuate until the man finally surrendered.
They climbed out their bedroom window and came on the rooftop and then got helped by basically the SWAT team members and was escorted over here.
You can see a lot of people were watching. That man now faces charges of assault with a deadly weapon and discharging a firearm.
New at 6, this man behind bars for trying to attack people with a machete. Santa Maria police officers say Gilberto Navarro tried hacking people in the head and the body over the weekend. They called the SWAT team when he wouldn't come out of the house. Navarro surrendered after a 3-hour standoff. He could be charged with attempted murder.
All right, Antigua, back here in the 10 News Live Center, and this just in, the FBI now joining the search, looking through Northern California right now to try to find 2 missing California teens. Agents say their disappearances are related and they are suspicious. We do have a photo of both of these teens. There they are. They're both 17, Elijah Moore and Enrique Rios. They went missing back in the fall. We told you about this, but now tying the cases together, the FBI just announcing today that they are offering a $10,000 reward to anyone who returns these 2 teens safely. Steve?
Thank you, Brian. Only on 10 News, apartments starting at $1,000 are about to be built in one of San Diego's trendiest neighborhoods. Our 10 News reporter John Horn explains the new opportunity that comes with a catch in the East Village.
David Allen remembers what life was like just after he earned his bachelor's degree.
I've been in that roommate situation where, you're renting a house with 5 of your college buddies, and there's some parts of that that are great, and there's some parts of that that are not so great.
And one of the downsides, location. He says they couldn't find a place in the most vibrant part of town. In San Diego, that's the East Village, where the average studio rents for $1,800 a month. But prices won't be nearly that high at a complex breaking ground next month called The Nook. Its units will rent for $1,000 to $1,200 a month. And what does that get you? A roughly 250 square foot studio. And people are already lining up to take advantage of these tiny spaces with the smaller rent.
It's certainly not for everybody, but there are definitely a lot of people who would be interested in something like that.
The 91 studios include a private bathroom, microwave, and dual hot plate. The Nook will have a full community kitchen, rooftop barbecues, and shops on the ground floor, typical of the full-price towers that line the East Village. Only difference, it's an affordable complex, so a person earning up to $47,600 a year can get a set of keys.
People from, maybe a recent college graduate or someone's maybe a restaurant worker or something like that.
Something Allen says he would have jumped at a decade ago instead of sharing a place with 5 other guys. John Horn, 10 News.
Get your own private bathroom, $1,200. All right, those first move-ins are scheduled for summer of 2018, but Trestle Development is taking names right now. If you would like to get on the list, we've included a link on our website. Visit 10news.com and click on the red television button.
Crime Alert, police hoping this surveillance video will help them get a dangerous driver off our streets. That red SUV speeding away right here, well, it was seen after a hit-and-run accident that killed Rafael Fermin about 2 weeks ago in Chula Vista. This happened while Fermin was crossing Broadway and G Street. The car is a red 4-door Explorer, possibly a 2002 to 2005. Police say there may be damage to the headlamp.
All right, new video of flames that destroyed a warehouse in Central California. This fire broke out Sunday night in Coachella. That's about an hour north of Fresno. When firefighters showed up, they realized the building couldn't be saved, so they focused on keeping those flames from spreading. They succeeded in doing that. Investigators are still trying to figure out what sparked the fire, but it could have been the recycled electronics that filled that warehouse.